Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Colorado State Rams offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now on first down from the 30. Power football with the run. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Rainbow Warriors offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it.
There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He leaves it with his back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Davis looking to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A full dive to haul that one in.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Hawaii! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi, using his legs to buy some time. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis will throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Knocked down for the tackle. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Walton. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
21 on the play. First and goal, Hawaii.
Sticks it in his belly. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Yeah, no monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Marshall.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically is the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The give. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Rams come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to throw again. The sure hands, it's Marshall. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Rams can really attack on this second and short. That's reeled in, it's Isaac. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
Guys, big-time animosity between Arkansas and Texas A&M, and that's playing out again today. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elcom. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Finds his man. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Gonna run it. It's Sims. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Fowler Nicolosi. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open spaces. At the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 4 over UNLV. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Davis will throw. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Rams want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Winfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Rams have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
And the Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Look out, he's got room! And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a chance! They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Davis looking to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Colorado State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding
avoiding the strike zone. Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping. Turning it on! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the move, it's Sims. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Rainbow Warriors with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Davis will throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 11 over UNLV. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Looking to throw, it's Fowler DeColosi. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Rams send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Drills him with the stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
At the 31-yard line.
The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Walton. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single running back. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down, 10 yards to go.
That's a first down for the offense.
Davis looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Bring in the heat. Got his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Caught over the middle. It's Winfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Push down for the tackle. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Rams back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his man in the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Winfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Rams! A great catch and run for 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis will throw. He's got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
First down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs, it's Sims. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
And first down for the offense.
The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it. It's Sims. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on first down. Now second and goal from the set. Touchdown, Hawaii! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is putting on an offensive clinic, and about the only thing we haven't seen is the Statue of Liberty play. They're up 14 over UNLV. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air, buying some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Well, he had nowhere to go with the ball, guys. And the defense is a nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Works the middle.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the catch. It's Ross. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tucker. They bring him down. He's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.